Greetings from Podcastville. It's Wednesday, the 8th of January. A beautiful day to be alive. And also, Elvis Presley's fucking birthday. Who the fuck do you think you're dealing with, Joey Bananas? The church is brought to you by Stamps.com. Listen, time is money, baby. Stop wasting time going to the post office when you could use Stamps.com. No more waiting in line at the post office like a Momo. With Stamps.com, you can do everything at home and save money. My wife and I have been sending out sweatshirts, coffee mugs on Stamp.com since Jesus left Chicago. Listen, we got a 7-year-old. She turned 7 today. This is the best thing that's happened to my wife because it frees her up, and that's it. Do me a favor, all right? Give yourself a resolution you can keep. Stop going to the post office. Use Stamps.com. Right now, they got a special offer for the church family. You ready? Grab a pen, a 4-week trial plus postage and a digital scale. Remember when you broke into the lab in high school to steal a scale? Now they're sending it to you for free. Anyway, no long-term commitments or contracts. It's easy. You go to Stamps.com, click the microphone at the top of the homepage and press in church. That's Stamps.com, press in church. And never go to the post office. Again, I ain't got nothing against the post office. I just hate waiting online like communists. Number 2, the Church of What's Happened Now is sponsored by ZipRecruiter. Listen to me. This is the time of the year you're looking for a job. You don't know what to do. Bop-a-da-bop-a-da-bop. If you're an employer, you're trying to get the best guy out there. Okay? Because you ain't got time. Listen, you've got so much of a budget to get a guy. You want to get the best guy out there. And there's a lot of people walking around who can, play the drums and look through binoculars at the same time. It's a new year. Take your business to the next level by hiring the right people. Find qualified candidates can be challenging. ZipRecruiter.com/church makes it nice and easy. They send your job to over 100 of the web's leading job boards, but they don't stop there. They've got powerful matching technology. They scan through resumes and find the people with the right experience to apply for your job. Right now, today, ahora, not mañana, right now, the church family can try ZipRecruiter for free. What'd you say, Lee? Free! Free! At this exclusive address. You ready? Grab a pen. ZipRecruiter.com/church. It's that easy. Oh, you didn't watch Sesame Street. CHURCH. ZipRecruiter.com/church. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. Kick this motherfucking mule, Lee. Carlos Alazraqui.
Let's get a little door in there. It's going, salta, salta.
Salta, salta, salta. It's great to see you, my brother.
Good to see you, Joey.
Unreal to believe that we've both been in this town for basically the same amount of time.
Yeah. 94.
Oh, my God. No, you beat me.
I got you.
Yeah, I'm coming on 23 years.
Yeah, that's a long time.
How does it feel to still be here?
Well, since I've moved around a lot and there's been life changes, not so brutal. Since I've got things going in a good direction in terms of family, kids, direction, career. If it wasn't going that well, I would feel like, oh, fuck, I've been here a long time. I got to get out. I got to crawl through shit pipe with Tim Robbins. Didn't raise my arms up in the rain and just go like, I made it. But no, I feel good.
I reminded you last week when I bumped into you that, you gave me my first job and you forgot all about it.
I don't remember that.
And it was through a friend of yours, geeky, smart guy, glasses.
Yeah.
We shot a short film with cameras he took out of the garbage from 7-Eleven. The 7-Elevens threw away all their security cameras. And he took those cameras, re-rigged them, and we shot this film, and he screened it at the Directors Guild on Sunset. And I don't know what I played. I think I played a homeless guy dragging a body or something.
I don't remember.
It was like my first, and I always, but it was crazy because I always knew who you were.
Uh-huh.
When I started comedy, the big publication was Just for Laughs out of San Francisco.
Yeah, yeah.
So they broke down everything that was going on, and you won the year with
93 with Pat Oswald, Mark Maron, and Stephen B. and Rick Kearns.
And my brother Rick Kearns and Carlton Williamson.
Carlton Williamson, you're right.
That's the name I've been trying to come up with for the last... Look, it just came out now.
Wow.
It just came out now.
Wow.
And I was playing Houston years ago. Had to be 12 years ago. I was doing this shitty room. And when I got off stage, it was Carlton Williamson.
Mm-hmm.
And he came up and introduced himself. And I go, bro, what happened? You took like fourth in San Francisco. And he was like, I moved down here. And because people don't remember that. Back in the early 90s, those contests were the biggest things you had.
They were the biggest things, yeah.
Johnny Walker Red.
Yeah.
I won the Beck's.
The Beck's one. I did a Moosehead one in New York, and I was just like, I was way green. I remember going from Walnut Creek, California, the Punchline, and I won that section, and I went to New York, and I was so green.
And that was from Moosehead.
Moosehead.
What year was that?
But it had to precede the San Francisco one. I want to say it was around 89 or 90. Oops, 89,
Wow.
90.
So you know a lady named TJ Lalo, MJ Lalo?
I've heard that name, yeah.
Yeah, she's a voiceover coach here in town.
Okay.
She just retired. I used to go to her to do all my voiceovers.
Yeah.
If I have an audition, she has an office in Burbank.
Yeah.
And she was an open micer with you.
Wow.
Okay, and she told me she knew all the names, all the players, people that would come through, and she goes, the most memorable guy was Carlos.
Yeah, I always had a reputation as a nice guy.
Right, no, please, you're the cream of the crop.
I'm kind of proud of that moniker. I'll wear it. Yeah.
No, that's one thing. You are a gentleman. If not, you wouldn't be on this fucking show with us.
I'm a nice Crash Davis. You know.
Even I remember going up to you and saying, I'm a dear friend of Rick Kearns, even though Rick's my brother, but at that time, it's not the kind of name you wanted to drop around. But if you appreciate comedy and the life that comes with it, Rick lives it to the fullest.
He was the embodiment of speaking about his pain. You know, he just breathed that. We're the liquor store. I remember that, that phrase. We got to get to the liquor store. That was one of his bits. I don't remember his whole bit, but he and Marin, I thought, were very similar. They really both came from a place of kind of like really dark pain. And Oswald from his twisted sense of humor. But yeah, Kearns he was a stand-up guy. He was really nice to me. That's all I remember. Guy from Denver, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I just remember him being really honest, nice. There wasn't any of that pettiness of the competition bullshit.
No, he's very straight up, very crazy, very, I think about him a lot. I just went to Denver and called him out of respect. He was out of town. He was in Tucson taking care of his mother.
Good. But he's been through some stuff, right?
Yeah, he's been through some stuff the last few years, but he's been writing for Ron, White and Larry the Cable Guy. I mean, he wrote for 2 years for the guy in Vegas that won the best comic of the year. So he had a great job there.
Yeah.
Rick's had a great career, whatever.
Yeah.
Listen, man, this is a career that has a lot of pitfalls.
Oh, yeah.
And, I was part of those pitfalls for 12 years out here. I was hooked on fucking drugs, too. I mean, it just happens. Thank God it didn't take me down. Thank God I was a functioning fucking addict. And then the second big job we booked together was I get here in 97. First people who say hello to me. Nobody ever talked to me. No theatrical agents, no management. First people who talked to me are Sutton, Barth, and Venari.
SPV.
Come up to me and they're like, we want you to sign with us. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And they're like, you want to shoot commercials? And I'm like, what are you talking about? Fucking know nothing about commercials.
Yeah.
They took me down to La Brea, across the street from
Marie Callender's at that time.
No, what was the name of the mall that's now big?
On La Brea. Wow. I don't know.
Not La Brea.
City.
People go in the middle there. It's right now.
Century City.
The Grove.
Oh, the Grove.
Their office is across the street from the Grove on the second floor. And I still remember going down there and doing paperwork, and I'm going, what exactly am I going to do? And they're like, well, we're going to send you out for commercials, and we're going to send you out for voiceovers. Have you ever? And I'm like,
yeah.
I've done one thing on film, an industrial and a college movie, which I wouldn't show to anybody. Show us your reel, and no, there's no reel. And then, they sent me out for Church's Chicken. I still remember my first audition on Sunset, across the street from where the hookers hung out in that diner that's now Chipotle. It's Chipotle.
Didn't Pablo book that Church's Chicken campaign?
So Pablo booked that Church's Chicken. So I was like, fuck, I get it now. And I heard what they paid him. And I'm like, holy shit. So at those days, you went out for auditions every day.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Every day. Every day. You left your house at 9:01. And
checked your pager.
Oh, yeah. While you were walking out at 1, you were like, go down to fucking what's his name. They want to see you at 1:30. It was mind-boggling.
It was.
How much of your day went to auditioning? You couldn't make plans.
There's a hell of a lot less traffic and more parking too in order to get it done.
Yeah. Oh my God.
You could get it done.
Ocean Avenue.
Yeah, got to go to Venice, got to go to Hollywood, got to
Ocean
go back
Avenue.
to the Valley.
My big things were Ocean Avenue and Bundy.
Yep.
Those were the ones. Bundy at 4:30. Good luck. And I went there
Olympic and
like
Bundy.
like a Korean missile. I was fucking headed there, cutting people off in traffic.
That's what you got to do.
You didn't give a fuck. You pulled into Bundy. The guy had a German Shepherd.
Yeah.
The guy that owned the place. And
Brian Boyd Casting.
You walked in and there was 90,000 people in there, 6 rooms. And I still remember they called me in a week before 4th of July weekend. And they were like, you're reading for Taco Bell.
Oh, wow. Terry Berland.
For the part of a Cuban taxi driver in Miami. And I go, okay. And the director was fucking great. I forget what his name was. He went out to put me in 8 more commercials, whether they wanted me or not. We're looking for a Chinese guy. Joey Diaz was the construction guy.
Exactly.
You know, he was great to me. But it all started with that commercial. I went in, booked a callback. I spoke a little Spanish, booked a callback. It was 4th of July weekend. So they gave it to me on a Friday at 9:30 in the morning. And at 1, they called and they said, listen, Taco Bell scrapped your commercial. But they want you to come down and work the 3 days in Venice, right off of up the corner from the really good pizza place that they make it on bagels.
Abbott Kenny Pizza.
Abbott Kenny Pizza.
Venice and Electric Avenue.
Come on now. Who the fuck you think you're dealing with?
Yeah.
There used to be a vacant lot there.
Yep.
That was our base camp.
I remember that. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I rehearsed for my one-man show with the daughter of Edmund O'Brien, very famous actress from the 40s, who married Olga San Juan. The 2 sisters used to live on Willowcrest right next to me in North Hollywood. Maria O'Brien was his daughter, and her house was right on that empty lot, right by that. Right by Electric Avenue. So every time I would go to rehearse, I'd go to Abbott Kinney, get the bagel crust pizza.
Every time.
That's why I know where it is.
How fucking great was it when you had an audition down there? Like, thank God.
Abbott Kinney Pizza.
I get to get 2 slices of cheese pizza.
Now,
you know,
if instead, I don't make it to Abbott Kinney, but when I'm on that side, I go to 10th and Wilshire, Santa Monica Seafood Market. I sit at the bar. 7 days a week, I can get red clam chowder, Manhattan best clam chowder, and fish. That market, I'm telling you, Santa Monica Seafood Market, 10th and Wilshire.
Where are the hot commercial places now? I haven't been in a commercial.
I haven't been in a ton either. There's 1035. Allison Horn is on Sycamore. There's a great one on 1035 Olympic because my daughter goes a ton. My daughter goes on way more stuff than I do. So I know that's a hot one. Allison Horn is a hot one. 200 South La Brea is still a hot one.
That's on
Ocean
Petco?
Avenue. There's still a big one over
Petco?
there. Yeah, right by the Petco.
That was my favorite because I go to Petco and get cat food and get
There's
cat
one on here.
leashes and shit.
444 Lancashire is a pretty good one for the Valley. They do a lot of stuff there.
They do a lot on Ventura.
It's on Lancashire. There's a couple on Ventura as well. Ventura and Eureka, where the Marshall's close is. There's a little commercial audition place
Yes,
there. Yeah.
in the corner.
Yeah, they
but
pretty
the
much
more
haven't
popular
changed.
one is up the corner by the car wash.
Yeah.
It's a long building.
Yes.
And that's where I saw the little Chinese girl. It was raining out in L.A.
Uh-huh.
And all fucking 9 studios were packed. And people were standing outside getting wet. And I remember walking in the sign and going, why is there people outside getting wet? And there was a little Chinese girl with 20 headshots on the floor. And her girlfriends and the mother were deciding what headshot to use. And I was like, that's fucking crazy shit that you wouldn't. There's people outside in the rain.
Yeah.
And you're standing here. But back to your story.
Yeah.
Fucking, I go down there the first day, and they say, sit in your trailer. You know, we're going to pay you. So just sit for 3 days. If you want something to eat, go get it at Crafty. And I'm sitting at the lunch, they call lunch, and we're all eating together. And the director's 2 tables away. And I got the commercial. You know who booked the principal in that commercial? Buzz Baymundo.
I remember him, yeah.
R.I.P. Good guy. His wife was an agent.
Yeah.
Buzz Baymundo was a very decent guy. You know, I had just gotten here. I've been here 6 months. I was looking for guidance, you know. Guys like you, I would ask questions. You know, you ask stupid questions. And I remember it was 3 days of him giving me knowledge about the comedy works and how it worked and be careful with this. And he was a great guy. So the director heard me talk. Kiska was his name. White dude, big dude. And he came over to me and he goes, bro, stick close to me. I'm going to get you in this fucking commercial. Because you just made me laugh my ass off.
Yeah.
Stick close to me. Oh, we were shooting. He goes, you know what? I got an idea. He goes, why don't you get your shoes shined and we'll let the dog run past you.
Oh, that's you.
So I was getting my shoes shined. Another comedian was a SAG extra. He shined my shoes.
That's you. He looks as the dog goes by. That's you in the chair?
That's me in the
Holy
chair.
Holy shit.
So they shot 3 the first time. They shot the Miami commercial. Dun, 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 dun. They shot the acid trip with the fat kid that was really, really fat. He was a Laugh Factory regular.
Yeah.
And he was in Cowboy Blues.
Wow.
Cowboy, whatever, the first football one. He's the big guy. Look for him today.
The lineman, right?
Yeah, he lost all the weight. He did the surgery, and then now he's pissed.
Wow.
Nobody wants to give me work, but I'm not a fat guy. Go fuck yourself. You should have kept eating.
Yeah.
That's
Gotta watch
way,
out.
That's your way in the door. Then you got to lose weight gradually. You can't go from 900 pounds to 180.
That's like,
you just lost your career.
That's like getting a free agent that's a fastball pitcher. Now all of a sudden you want to throw a curveball?
Yeah.
We drafted you for your
fastball. Do
fastball.
it gradually to trick them.
Or fat ball.
Let's look at their headshot. Well, he's not fat enough, but he was good in the audition.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if you walk in there looking like you got cancer, after you had 900 pounds, it's not going to look good. So they shot 3 of those commercials.
Uh-huh.
And then I found out you were the voice.
Yeah.
And, I never talk about money on here. Never do I talk about money on here. I was fucking eating. When I booked that commercial, my menu pretty much was breakfast at Josh Wolf's house.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever he cooked. Scrambled eggs, tofu eggs. You got to eat.
Yeah.
And then I would scrap up money from somebody. Doug Stanhope, Mitch Hedberg. And I would go to Wendy's and get the 69-cent cheeseburger and a bowl of chili.
1996.
97.
96, 97. You're right.
LaRose,
December 97.
Scott LaRose and the other guy were on fire with the McDonald's commercials.
Yeah, that's right.
They were on fire. Scott Rose was going to the bank every day and banking up a Brinks fucking truck.
Yeah, that's right.
They were playing those McDonald's commercials.
That's right.
That Taco Bell commercial, I shot it July 4th weekend. I got paid August 15th. And by fucking September, they were just running the fuck out of it.
Oh, yeah.
And the success was so overwhelming that they kept playing it and playing it. And they didn't have time to scramble. Like, they didn't know the success of the dog.
Yeah.
And then you, at the end, you get Taco Bell. They had no idea what they were in store for. Then they ended up making, how many more did you shoot? I think
about 40 in the end. I did Spanish ones, too.
No shit.
Este nave no puede ir más rápido. Can't this boat go any faster? Yeah, I did a couple Spanish ones.
And at the time, you did like 40 of those.
I did 40. There's spots that people pull up today. I go, I don't even remember that. I don't even remember that was you in that spot. And I've seen that spot several hundred times.
Listen, they paid me for a tenth of a second. And they made Fernando Verdugo was his name. He was an open mic comic. Till this day, when he sees me, he hugs me.
Yeah.
And he goes, man, thanks. Because I dragged him with me. I said, come, stick close.
Yeah, awesome.
The guy says he's going to put me in. Don't go to your trailer.
Yeah.
Stick close. Not too close. I want the guy to turn around and go, oh, bring him in here.
Yeah.
Stick, and you learn that from Gene Hackman. Gene Hackman in his book always said, I never leave the set.
Yeah.
I want to see what's going on. I want to get the feel of the set. People who hide in their trailers are fucking amateurs.
Yeah.
So because
interesting.
Of that, I read that. That's where I learned that.
Yeah.
And I remember
paid off.
I think I made $80,000 in 4 months.
Wow.
The first 4 months, it was like I couldn't even go to the bank. I didn't even have a checking account.
Yeah.
Because I was wanted by the federal marshals. So I had to check. I had to cash my check.
Yeah.
Whitley.
Yeah.
Whitley in Hollywood, that check cashing place. I know those people by name.
Yeah, that's probably the most they've ever had anyone cash there.
Yeah, I knew those people by name. And you went with that and just became a voiceover actor.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
That kind of helped. I was already doing voiceover. I was doing Rocko's Modern Life and Cat Dog. And then I was touring and I was in town. I worked on the Stephanie Miller Show as a sketch player in the UPN. 13 weeks with James Wesley Stevens III and Karen Maruyama from the Groundlings.
Where is James Wesley?
I don't know.
Now, what was that show, the Stephanie Miller?
Stephanie Miller Show on UPN. It was a talk show. And we were the irregular regulars. So I would announce top of show live. I would announce
The
after the
TV
show.
show on ABC.
On UPN.
It was on ABC?
No, it was UPN, and we filmed it in the Dr. Phil stage, stage 29, actually in the Soul Train stages, stage 29 on the Paramount lot. 1995, thinking I'd made it. I drive on the Windsor Gate, got my Windsor card. I ain't no
James
fucking
Stevens
visitor.
was the music director. He was like a
James
whatever.
Wesley Stevens III was a comic. Used to do
right.
impressions.
You
and
know, I
sing
know who he is.
impressions.
No, I remember who he is.
And we had another music director. It was another black guy. I forget his name. He was very good. But it was a talk show. It lasted 13 weeks. We got fired at Christmas. And I felt like, fuck, I got to go back on the road again. But Stephanie goes, no, I have a radio show. And you can pay $1,000. The old KABC building on La Cienega where it meets Fairfax, which is now gone. They're building apartments there. And I would go 5 days a week and do these radio sketches from 5 to 7. They would play them and I would drive home. And that kept me in town. And I wasn't on the road. And then at that time, there was an audition right around mid 96, late 96 for Taco Bell with Terry Berland. So I was in town because of the Stephanie Miller connection. You know, her TV show was gone, but then she got a radio show again. And she goes, you want to do voices and sketches on my radio show for like $1,000 a week? I'm like, that's fucking great money as a comic at that time. Yeah, instead of going on the road, I can stay here.
$4,000 a month, yeah. Spots around town.
Yeah, I could do
God
spots
forbid
around
you
town.
book
I can
a
audition.
TV show.
Yeah, it kept me in town for that audition. And it was 4 words on a piece of paper, Terry Berland, West Side. And I'm like, yo quiero Taco Bell. This is fucking a waste of time. You know, how am I going to get this? And I go, yo quiero. She goes, nope, don't want to hear that. About 250 people going, just do your own voice. Yo quiero Taco Bell. Do it a little deeper. Yo quiero Taco Bell. Oh, what a fucking waste of time. Bullshit. Drive home, you know. Then I show up the first session. They go, act like this is your barrio. Like you're dealing. Act a little tougher. Like, psst, yo quiero Taco Bell. They went, good. Thank you. All right. That was a demo. I was like, all right. Thank you. Did a demo. Got paid for the demo. And then next thing oh my God. It just blew up, as you said. I had no idea. And so that changed the scope of my career from being like, for me, the road was always tough. It was always, I felt it as a soulless thing. It just wasn't my love. So I was like, yes, I can stay in town. I can do these commercials. And then that booked me more. I did a fucking Hollywood Squares. I'm talking to Sugar Ray Leonard, who at the time was 44 years old. I was 44. He goes, how old are you, man? Like, I'm talking to Sugar Ray Leonard. I go, 44. He goes, you got any kids? I don't have any kids. No. How'd you do that? How'd you pull that off? I'm like, I'm about to give Sugar Ray Leonard some advice. I don't know. I've always been afraid. But I was talking to Sugar Ray Leonard. I heard my name, Carlos Alazraqui for the block. So I wasn't high, but it felt like I was high. I'll take Carlos Alazraqui for the block. And I'm in the square looking out at a show I used to watch as a kid. It was all fucking surreal. So, yeah, strange that we would have these connections that I've compartmentalized and forgotten about. But that was a pretty incredible time because both of our lives changed respectively. Yeah, I had all this money coming in. I had a merchandise deal and I had to move out of my apartment because like for tax purposes, you need to get a house. Oh, fuck. Okay. And I bought one in the Valley and modest little house. I could afford it. I didn't go nuts. I didn't go like, I'm going to live on Sunset Boulevard in a mansion because I'm the Taco Bell dog. My brother was like there to like, no, invest your money.
Yeah.
Fucking buy a house you can afford. Put it in a financial market planning thing, do all those things, which I did, and it paid off. But yeah, our lives change. You know, you go from I had a moderate amount of money. I lived in a studio apartment in Burbank. I was paying $695 a month for a studio apartment and doing some voiceover work and doing some comedy on the road to pay for that. And then this thing happened, and it's.
I've always spoken about how every comedian's journey is different.
Yes.
You know, I too, if I could have it my way, now, at this point in my life, I wouldn't go on the road.
Yes.
But I do love it so much.
You still love it, yeah.
I still love it to go out twice a month.
Yeah.
My body, I don't want to write a check I can't cover.
Do you do a weekend?
I'll do a weekend.
Friday and Saturday?
Friday and Saturday.
4 shows.
4 shows, sometimes 5.
Travel with a comic you know and like?
Yes.
That big difference. I would do that.
Big difference.
I would do that.
I get my choices. I don't work Sundays. I like to travel on Thursdays from time to time. If I want to work out material, I'll take a Thursday, especially a local improv, like I'm doing Bray in March.
Yeah.
I'll do, a Thursday. May. I'm
Yeah.
doing Tempe in February.
Yeah.
Before
It's not too
Valentine's
far.
Day.
You're in touch with your family. You could bring them if you want.
Yes, no. I don't try to bring them. I want them. Mercy would never leave school.
Yeah.
She got a trophy her first year for perfect attendance and never being late.
Yeah.
If Jesus comes to town with the Jonas Brothers, she's not. She's going to school first.
She's going to school
Yeah,
first.
So
Yeah, you could.
that's good.
Get it on your iPhone
I didn't want to do that with my career. I didn't want to involve them in that road thing because it's really not what I'm into 100%.
Yeah.
It's one of the many weapons that I use.
Yeah.
To many avenues to cover my nut.
It's definitely a suit of armor. If you're playing Dungeons and Dragons, that's a tool to have. Like, I'm a comedian, my comedian armor. You can't hurt me. You know?
Yeah, no. So I like what I'm doing now. You know, I like the split.
Yeah.
It's when I tell people, when you get sick of saying those jokes,
Yeah.
then you shouldn't be on the road.
Yeah.
Get the fuck off the road because you're doing them a disservice.
Yeah.
You know, they got a babysitter and you're just being robotic. You're on your 8th week in a row.
Yeah. That's what happened to me. I wasn't writing.
No. So I'd rather, now I'm pretty fortunate I could do theaters. So I could do a 7 o'clock show.
That's perfect. Nobody's drinking. Or they get the drinks outside and they sit.
They sit.
No chicken wings
You know,
going
this
by.
year I'm trying to avoid late shows because I lost contact
Yeah.
with the people who come to the shows because you have to do 2 shows. You're going to be in that area.
Yeah.
And the theater's like, listen, we'd like for you to come out, but if not, we're not going to start the second show till midnight.
Fuck that. You know my daughter Austin. I nicknamed her when she was a baby. I nicknamed her Friday Second Show because I couldn't fucking make her laugh. I go, you're Friday Late Show. I can't fucking make you laugh.
That's hilarious.
You
Remember
get
that?
it as a comment.
Do you remember when that was that was the big thing?
Fucking Friday Late Show.
Late Show,
Fuck
you're
that
in no
show.
danger.
Yeah.
Because they're really tired. They made a mistake.
Tired, they're drunk. They
don't
made a
even-
mistake.
They made a mistake.
Who is this guy? I'm drunk.
Yeah.
I worked all week.
They don't even know. Some idiot girl at work, the chubby girl at work that always brings pound cake.
Yeah.
You know, the Julie McCoy of the office.
Yeah.
Every office has one of those chubby chicks. Nothing against you. You're cute.
Mm-hmm.
They get drunk. They'll suck your little dick from time to time. You know what I'm saying? No, me too. They're chubby. That's just the way of doing business. You know what I'm saying? They always schedule these things, and people don't know. That's why I don't do New Year's.
Yeah.
It's the same.
We talked
reason.
about that, yeah, I know.
I don't do New Year's.
Fuck
it's
that.
people, and I did 24 of them.
Yeah, I ain't a party favor anymore.
I did 24 of them, and 2 of them were probably good
Yeah.
because it's just a nightmare. You know, I never want the audience to have an unpleasant experience.
Yeah.
I want them to fucking laugh and have a great time, and you know, Joey was great. He did 4 hours. Listen, I don't want to see fucking nobody do 4 hours.
Yeah. No, I get it. I
am never
respect
that
the staff.
interesting to do 4 hours.
Yeah.
50 minutes. If
Boom.
there's one bit that's been working to close with, we'll do it in the hour, and we get the fuck out.
Get
of it.
out.
So you don't lose your attention span.
You guys are good. Give them more. Leave them wanting more. The staff loves you. Everybody gets to go home. Everybody's happy.
Just a stat, just to let you know.
Yeah.
13 million people saw The Irishman
Yeah.
on Netflix one week. 18% of them finished it.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
You know, when you put a thing on Netflix now, it's all done by algorithms. But they're seeing if your show gets watched all the way to the end, you're a hit.
Yeah.
Like, you're definitely getting picked up. If it gets stopped and then replayed again, they consider all those things. It's so fucking weird.
It is. Yeah.
Netflix will never give you your real numbers because
No.
it's so confusing.
Yeah.
But I'm the same way. I just want to do 50 minutes, get off the stage,
Yeah.
and talk to them. If
Yeah.
I have 2 shows, I can't really talk to them.
Yeah. Some of my favorite weekends when I was Garcia on Reno 911, and the Taco Bell dog was still just tail end of it, and I got to travel with Joe Michelle Melion, and we were like-minded. We like to get out during the day and go do stuff and walk through cemeteries and go to TGI Fridays after the show, not get crazy, but just talk about the show. She's somebody I bonded with, and I remember if I had that situation again, I would do a weekend like you. I would go to Tempe. I'd even go all the way across coast just to do a weekend. That I could see myself doing again.
Friday and Saturday.
Friday and Saturday.
That's all you need.
With
When
somebody I
you have
really like to
children,
be with.
When I go on the road now, it's also an escape from what's going on here.
Yeah.
It's an escape from the phone ringing, from this guy wanting to pitch you a script. Mm-hmm. You know, this, that, this. I don't worry about that. I'm on the road. Mm-hmm. You know, that's why people contact me. Would you do my podcast? I'd love to.
Yeah.
But I'm on the road.
Yeah. When I'm on the road.
I'm doing fucking comedy.
Yeah.
Don't ask. I don't even want to do radio.
Yeah.
I'm doing stand-up. I'm not selling T-shirts.
Yeah.
I'm not selling merch.
Yeah.
I'm just doing 4 fuck shows.
Yeah.
And I want to be so focused that I want to give you the best show so you come back next year.
Yeah.
That's
it.
Cool. That's it. 18 months in between cities. So they don't.
That's perfect.
They don't
There's no
even
turnover.
remember.
There's turnover there, yeah.
They don't even remember your old material.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? And if you do throw a gem in from the old school, they'll appreciate
Yeah.
it. You know, nobody wants to go see Zeppelin and not hear
Black Dog.
I know a lot of people don't like talking about it, but I thought something that was interesting was you said you got Taco Bell when you were 44.
Oh, gosh, talk about 1996. I was born in 1962, so 34, right?
Okay.
Is that right? Does that make sense?
Yeah, I was around your age.
34.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
34.
maybe it was like the... What,
No, Sugar Ray Leonard was 44.
Got it. Okay.
He had 10 years on me, which is why I didn't fight him.
Okay. But
yeah.
it's a lot of people come in and like I was watching Spade and Sandler talk about being on SNL at like 25.
Yeah.
And that's pretty like you guys both came here and started semi late. 34 is not super late, but
Yeah.
to like get a big break at that age, did it help you?
32 when I moved here, 94. Yeah, it does because you're a little bit more grounded. I mean, I've grown a lot since then, but yeah, I wasn't some 20-year-old kid because if I did get Taco Bell when I was 24, I would have bought that house on
Done.
Sunset.
Yeah, done. And limos to the improv.
Yeah, all that shit. I would have blown
and
it.
bitches, topless bitches, and money out the window. And
I did
all
buy an
that
Audi
came-
TT. That was my one big expense.
It's really crazy the maturity, what maturity does to you
Yeah,
in
and
this game,
what a kid does. But
and what a kid does.
wife, kid, you're like, oh.
And it's not just maturity. People look at it as, well, maybe Diaz is hard to work with. Like right now, people hit me up every week. I do better on the internet. So every 2 weeks we have a web series.
Yeah.
Not for nothing. Look at your fucking web series.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to go in there and carry this fucking thing on my own. Then I'm gonna get the call to tweet it, and you can't pay me for that.
Yeah.
That's not even the thing, So it's like I really don't. I don't even know what the topic was here.
Working young youth, how to handle youth
How to
and fame.
handle youth and fame and people coming up to you and stuff. I couldn't. I told Lee if this would have happened 15 years ago, this would have been gone by now.
Yeah, because you would have been gone for something else.
I would have stayed up and done coke. 11,
Yeah.
15, you and him would have still been here. Waiting.
Yeah.
And this would have been. I wasn't consistent.
Yeah.
I wasn't, and those were the reasons why I wasn't getting nowhere. I was spinning my wheels.
Yeah.
But it's so weird how many people have you seen come and go?
A lot. Quite a few. I mean, the most famous is Richard Jenny,
No. I'm not talking about people dying.
Right, I know what you mean. Yeah. It's the flame, the 15 minutes of fame, the
How
boom.
many people came here with you?
Yeah.
And you struggled for years, and
Yeah.
all of a sudden you moved a little ahead of him, and
They
he
bailed.
lost his sight. And one day you actually, not because you're a bad person, but because there's so many little things going on in your life. One day you actually go, where the fuck is Lisa at?
Yeah.
And you pick up the phone and, what's
Yeah.
up, buddy? And he's like, yeah, how you doing? I tried to call you, but I think you were out of town. We moved back to Oakland.
Yeah.
I'm selling real estate now. And
Mark Curry's the guy I saw on a plane recently. Good old Mark.
I just bumped into him.
He's doing spots again, I think.
He's doing spots at the
he was
store.
one of the most naturally funny guys I'd ever
Yeah,
seen.
you came up with Mark Curry.
Yeah.
He ran, well, at that time, he was running Oakland.
Yeah.
He ran. I still remember him running Oakland. Like
Yeah.
when he got his TV show,
Yeah.
it was no surprise.
Mr. Hooper?
Hanging with
Cooper?
Mr. Cooper or whatever.
Hanging
it
with
was.
Mr. Cooper,
You
yeah.
know, you got to remember when I got into comedy, all you guys had already been exposed
Yeah.
through MTV Kamikaze,
Yeah.
Sunday
Half-hour
comedy,
comedy,
Rosie O'Donnell.
Yeah.
You know, there was so much comedy. When I got into comedy, I went home every day at 4:00. Yeah, Club MTV, whatever. Comedy Kamikaze was on.
Yeah.
And they would shoot it from San Francisco. So I still remember seeing Felicia and
Yeah.
Mark Maron and you know, these were the guys. And at that point, they were all doing comedy 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
They weren't really like power hitters, you know.
They're pretty young still.
You had that show on A&E on Sundays.
A&E, yeah.
Sunday Comics, Comedy Police.
Comedy at the Improv. A&E's
A&E.
at the Improv.
A&E comedy at the Improv.
with Bud Friedman. I remember, and Bud introduced me, and I got to shake his hand after the set. I was like, wow, I made it.
So you did Evening at the Improv.
I did Evening at the Improv.
Good
yeah.
for you, man.
Yeah, way back when. Yeah, I did a bunch of shows. Gary Bynum's Comedy on the Road in Mexico in Puerto Vallarta.
Gary Bynum from
Comedy on the Road with Gary Bynum. No, different Gary. Gary Binder.
Binder. Okay.
Is it Gary Binder, the comedian? John Binder. Sorry, John Binder. Gary Bynum was the guy in Arizona. John Binder's Comedy on the Road. We did it from Puerto Vallarta.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
How does it feel to be one of the elders now?
It feels pretty good. Like I say, I'm a nice Crash Davis. I've been in this business for a long time. And so when I go to flappers and young comics are, flapping their peacock feathers and stuff, I'm just like, oh, that's awesome. That's good for you. I always feel like I got mine. I'm cool. I feel good. I feel I was very young when I approached it. And I approached it from, I wanted to be like this comic and that comic and that comic. I was never really myself. I was a good performer. I could do voice. I could make a good set happen. That was never really me. So now I feel still like I'm young at comedy, but it still feels good to be the old guy to go.
So after Taco Bell, what started happening?
After Taco Bell, that went till 2000. That ended in 2000. The Michigan Ad Company sued Taco Bell because they said, we came in, before Syatt Day, we came up with the ad and you guys passed us. They won that lawsuit. Taco Bell ended in 2000. I'm like, fuck. I'm panicking. Now I got to go out on the road. Shoved myself back out on the road again. I didn't like it. At least I got to travel with Jill, though, so it was bearable. It was fun. And then in 2000, Christmas of 2000, no, 9/11 was 2001, right? 9/11 was 2001. 9/11 happens. I did some industrial thing for DirecTV. I was making a commercial. And then December of 2001, I did a movie with Ellen Page called I Downloaded a Ghost. Ellen Page, of course, is super famous, but I played her ghost, and you can see it somewhere. I did October, right after 9/11. I did a movie for Nickelodeon in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan for 1 month. Come back, and in December, there's an audition for Ben, Tom, and Carrie for this sketch show called Ugly Americans. Jersey Television, John Landgraf, who now I think still runs FX, and Danny DeVito's company, Jersey Films. Then I go in, do this 3 characters for Ben, Tom, and Carrie. I do the Chamois Mo. I call a guy that's selling a cocktail napkin. It looks like a cocktail. I did that guy. I did Woody Allen. Sun Yi, and then I did Al Pacino as a children's birthday clown, which actually got me a commercial with Spike Lee. So I did those characters. December, they said, yeah, you're going to studio, you go to network. I book the Ugly Americans as a sketch player with Niecy Nash, Ben, Tom, and Carrie, and Cedric, and this woman named Amy Brissett, who's now living in St. Charles, Louisiana.
Tremendous. Great lady.
Amy Brissett, super talented.
I'm still in touch with her. She listens
super
to the
nice.
podcast.
Super talented.
Has children.
Hi, Amy. You're
Amy.
amazing
Yeah.
talent.
She's a great lady. We spoke. She might come on the podcast when she comes up.
She played my daughter. And we do this pilot. We do actually go to a table read for Fox, Gail Berman, and we do all our sketches that Ben and Tom and Carrie wrote. And Niecy's doing her thing. I remember she played a Q television slave. Like, there's a slave for sale on QTV. It was pretty inappropriate. But we do all these sketches. The meeting ends, and then next day they're like, Fox is passing on this show. It's not going to happen. But you still got a budget. We've got 1 week to come up with something. Meet us at the Sunset Gower studio on Monday. We have an idea. We're going to make fun of cops. Go home and think about a character. We're going to call it Reno 911. I went home and I thought, Barney Fife, self-loathing, kind of a racist. He's a prick. Garcia doesn't think he's Mexicans, hates other Mexicans. He's all law-abiding, that kind of guy. And I showed up. Beth McCarthy from SNL was there. We filmed all these sketches. We rehearsed. We went out to San Pedro, and we're making the crew laugh. We're making the fucking gaffers and the lighting and the electric guys laugh. And we go, that's fucking good. That's like making the staff laugh at a comedy club. You know you got something. So 2001, we do that pilot in San Pedro for Reno 911. We do it. It's great. We think it's awesome. Take it to Fox, who we had to deal with, and they go, nah, we're passing. We're like, fuck. Oh, well, we tried. And then a year and a half later, back out on the road. Actually, instantly in 2001, back out on the road. And then a year and a half later, Jim Sharp requests material from Ben, Tom, and Carrie because they had done the Viva Variety show in the state. And they said, we got this pilot that we shot, Reno 911. Fox didn't want it. And they took a look at it and said, we want to make it. We're going to series. And so we reshot that pilot shot for shot for Comedy Central in 2003. And then off it went. And that's pretty much
When did Reno 911 premiere?
I think 2003, June of 2003, I want to say.
They just took off. It was a
It
great
took
show.
off. It was amazing.
Was it before or after Chappelle started? Do you remember?
It was simultaneous.
Okay.
And I remember us being jealous of Chappelle's ratings, and then two right at the same time.
Okay.
But you had two wonderful shows that are just strong and great and inventive. And that's what I wanted to do. That's when I found out that voiceover and on camera acting fed me more than stand-up. I like stand-up, but that's what I love. And it's coming back actually on Quibi. We could talk about that in the future, but Reno's coming back on Katzenberg's streaming channel. We're set to film probably end of January, beginning of February for Quibi. They bought 120 minutes of material, and the original cast will be back. Wendy McClendon-Covey from the Goldbergs, Bev from the Goldbergs, Cedric, Nisi from Claus, obviously Cedric from many things. But we're all back. We're all going to do little sketches, and we'll see how it goes. But after 10 years, I also got to reprise Rocko's Modern Life after 25 years. We did Static Cling, which was last year. So all these things are coming back, and that's how my career tracked. I was doing comedy to sort of survive and pay the bills, but voiceover came with Rocko's Modern Life in 1991, 1992. I remember being at the Last Laugh in Seattle on a payphone, and I was eating my clam chowder, and it was fine. I was headlining the Last Laugh, but I was lonely. And then it's like, hey, Rocko's going to series, and I jumped up and down, and my thing was, I can get off the road now. I have an animated series. I was so happy. It was probably my best sets ever because I didn't care. I don't need this anymore. And then I started with Rocko, and I was weaving that thing at the same time. And now, these days, voiceover is more of my career. I go out on auditions for on-camera stuff. And
You have your studio in the house?
I have a little whisper booth.
Yeah.
It's in the garage, so the kids can't get to me. I can lock the garage and just go in my whisper booth, shut it, do my auditions with a little plug-in mic on my phone.
Yeah, audition. I have it on my app too. Yeah,
Yeah, MP3. It's a Motive. It's a MZ88 Shure mic. It's right in the end of the phone. But so that's pretty much what I do now. But that's how it tracked. But yeah, there was like significant change. I always, and relative to how the competition went for Mark Maron and Patton Oswalt, who are super prominent now. And I won, and it was always the curse of the first place guy. Robin Williams came in second, I think it was either Patton or Mark Maron that came in second. I thought, will I be the curse of the winner of the competition? Yeah, I don't have Patton Oswalt notoriety or Mark Maron notoriety, but I went the way I was supposed to go. And then I had, I got married in 2009. I have 2 daughters, as you know, and this feels right. If super big fame comes along, that's fine. If not, I like doing what I'm doing. Like you love doing this. I love going to our martial arts class with the kids, and it's just comfortable for me. It's like I'm not want for like to make a speech at some award show. If it happens, it's fine. Going to the cons, meeting fans. I like going to the cons more than I do stand up, because stand up, as you know, if you aren't with somebody that you dig, it's a prison sentence. It's like, I got to get out of this fucking apartment or condo. I got to go walk somewhere to the mall. Okay, that killed an hour and a half. Now fucking what? I don't feel like writing. I'm depressed.
And it's Wednesday.
And it's fucking Wednesday.
And it's Wednesday.
The cons, I fly in on a Thursday night. I go to a beautiful steak place. I sit at the bar, have a little whiskey, have a little beer, get my appetite going. I go back home. I work out in the pool in the morning. I go and I'm on the floor all day with people who think I'm great. Yeah, I'm jealous of Tom Kenny's big line, but fuck that. People love me. I'm signing autographs. I get to interact with fans. They tell you what they mean to you. Much more polite than comedy crowds. Mm-hmm. They're not drunk. They're kids. They're families. I make money. I love it because I'm around people all day. And then at night, the con agents and organizers say, we're going out to dinner with, David Harbour and Sean Astin, and I'm included. Awesome. So I would love to do more cons as opposed to doing stand-up on the road, but I would do both. So this is the life that I'm doing now. And it happened despite what I thought I wanted. When we were younger, I want this fucking show. I want this movie. Yeah, why can't I be like that guy? And then you're like, okay, this is bullshit.
To be here. See, that's what people.
I'm 57 too.
First off, you had no curse.
Yeah.
Curse would have been if you would have been a realtor right now.
Yeah. Exactly.
You would have owned your own construction company right now. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with evolving. I just saw, remember that show, Where Are You Now? Where Are They Now? And they'd show this guy that was on the road with like Bon Jovi, and now he's just painting houses.
Yeah.
And the guy's
Not in the Irishman kind of way.
No, he's having a good life, and he put away his money. He bought a home.
Yeah.
He secured his family's future.
Yeah.
And he really wanted to paint. The road wasn't for him anymore.
Yeah.
You know, I was watching the Guns N' Roses thing when one day he just didn't want to be in the band no more.
Yeah.
It just wasn't for me anymore. You know, when you become a comedian, when you first got on that open mic stage, some people don't want to move to California and be a star. Mm-hmm. Did you know that? Some people don't.
A lot of SF comics don't want to move to LA and make that jump.
Some people want to stay in Chicago.
Yeah.
Entertain locally, you know, do a couple weekends in Indiana or Milwaukee.
Jack Gallagher was that guy. Jack Gallagher, I think, won the competition and was from Boston, moved to San Francisco, got his show in LA. Letters to Declan was his one-man show. That got him the TV show. It ended. He moved back to Sacramento, became the Altadena Dairy or some dairy spokesman, loved it in Sacramento, bought a nice house in the beautiful, I think they call it the beautiful 80s, the beautiful 30s, like 8 is enough house in Sacramento. And that's what he wanted. He goes, I'm done. I love Sacramento. I did my television show. I'm a great comic. I love it here. And that, I remember that sunk into me. That sunk into me. I went, okay, wow. There's no shame in doing what you love.
No shame.
But here's what I'm learning. Sometimes I want to give up and just like, oh, fucking show business is not fair, and fucking I'm going to go fucking just, you know, own a sports club in Canada and blah, blah, and I'm like, no, I still want to be creative. I still want to do those old movies and pull fucking cameras out of a garbage can and do that shit again. You know, I still want to write stuff and make stuff happen. And that's the important thing. It's like, I still, for all of us, stay creative and let the chips fall where they may. Do what you love, stay creative, think of something, go for it, and it'll happen. I made a movie called Witness Infection. I financed it myself. Maurice LaMarche, Tara Strong, Aaron Hayes, Rob Belushi, Joe Michelle Melian, myself, Brett Ernst plays my son Dominic. It'll come out. We'll have a screening, but it's called Witness Infection. You can go to the website. But I made it. I want to fucking make this movie. Will I ever get financing? No, I won't. Fuck it. I'm paying for it. Let's do it. So I put in all the money and showed up the first day. There was an all-in-one truck. There's craft service. And I'm like, I fucking paid for all this shit. Holy shit. And here's Aaron Hayes and here's Rob Belushi, and they're acting in something that I wrote with Jill. And we created something. Will it make my money back? Hopefully, maybe. We're going to premiere it at the Ha Festival in San Antonio in February. And hopefully it'll get some other festivals. We'll have an LA screening and we'll see what happens. But I fucking made it. I made a fucking film, feature film. Executive produced it, wrote it, acted in it. And I didn't know how that happened. I don't know how it happened. I didn't set out to do it.
So there's no curse.
There's no curse.
There's no curse.
I know. Hey, I got my family. I live in a really cool place. There's no curse.
It's really weird when you move here, the state of mind you have. And then one day for me, it was, I got here in 97. And in 2009, everything leveled off. Mm-hmm. Like I knew what I wanted. I knew what I didn't want out of this no more. I knew what I was going to do.
Yeah.
And what I wasn't going to do no more. I made all those decisions like in 2008.
And
I said, this is what it's going to be. I'm not going to ever be Sarah Silverman.
Yeah.
I'm not ever going to be Kevin Hart. I'm not ever going to be, and I could blame it on the system or whatever. No, it's not even what I want.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine running from people or walking into an arena and having to do Good Morning LA and talking to fucking some lady. And I can't imagine those things.
Yeah.
Know? I just wanted to be happy after 2009.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden this venture opened up. The podcast world opened up, and I started doing a podcast with Felicia, and it was just great. It was a different creative outlet. Mm-hmm. Was it what I intended to do when I first got on stage? Not really. And that's what makes this fun. Mm-hmm. That's what made this all the funner. This was an unexpected U-turn.
Yeah.
And that opened up 52 other avenues. you know.
Yeah.
One day I tell a story on an Ari Shaffir show. He starts it at the fucking Hollywood Improv Lab.
Yeah.
It goes digital. The next thing you know, I've made it to 3 years or 4 years on network.
Wow.
You know, and I got a piece of that. So it's like somebody told me when you're 20, when we're young, we come here and we're looking for the home run.
Yep.
And then,
Yeah, we turned into a Rod Carew.
and then one day in 2009, we become Pete Rose.
Yeah.
We just
Contact
went
hitters.
for little hits.
You went for Pete. I went
Little
for Rod.
singles. Little singles.
Yeah.
But every time a single.
Yeah.
Every 2 times a single, and God forbid there's a guy on third.
Yeah.
God forbid there's a guy on third. I'm going to hit a single on you.
Yeah.
I went from swinging for the home, and that makes your life so much easier.
Yeah.
Well, if I get this film with Travolta and this, I could do the weekends and sell arenas. No, you're not.
Yeah.
No, you're not. That's just something you put in your fucking mind.
Yeah.
Go in there, do the best you can, and then worry about that spot at the store tonight or the Improv or the Ha-Ha or the Laugh Factory or wherever the fuck you're going.
Yeah.
Like there's a point of where your mind is when you get here, and there's a point after you've been beat up and kicked a little bit and told you're not Mexican, so you can't do a road you're perfect for.
Yeah.
You put it all together. You learn who to live with, who to avoid.
Yeah.
I'm going to avoid that motherfucker because every time he talks to me, he's the kiss of death.
Yeah.
All his projects suck anyway.
Yeah.
You know, the projects are great until it comes time to promote. Then you don't know nobody.
Yeah.
Then the cousin at CBS died. You remember those projects? How many of those did you do? I got a cousin at CBS. She could definitely give it to Moose
All
Ledvez.
that shit. Yeah.
And you shoot, and all of a sudden you get a call one day. She got fired.
Yeah. They left.
She got caught stealing.
They fired everybody at the top.
Do you have anybody who you could pitch it to? And you're like, do I look like Johnny Pitcher?
Yeah.
I'm trying to fucking do spots. I'm trying to get a new 3
Jimmy
minutes.
Showsheller.
Yeah, I'm trying to do 3 fucking minutes at this
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
How many cons are you doing a year now?
How many cons? I did 4 or 5. I'd like to do up to 10. And I hoping with this Reno news that it would get me at least 10.
This Reno news was huge.
It was huge.
This
It was
Reno news
really
was
cool.
huge. And I was happy for their fan base.
Yeah.
You guys had a unique fucking fan base.
Yeah.
You know, that was very, very loyal to you.
Yeah.
I saw it somewhere and I was like, wow, I didn't know Reno. And then you guys did a movie afterwards.
Yeah. Reno 911 Miami.
Miami.
In 2009. 2006, rather. Sorry.
Yeah. I did my first hosting weekend on the road, and it was in Reno, and I went and saw the sign. That's why I asked about Chappelle, because it was before its time with the internet, because it was with the sketches, like you could see different parts of it, and it would be funny by itself.
Yeah. Standalone.
And like I think it was interesting what you said, Joey, about Netflix, about how not that many things get finished, because I think if you looked at it, the most popular things on streaming are 22 minutes tops.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's short. You can watch little clips online. You don't have to see the whole thing. Reno 911, like I was going to ask you guys, how cool is it? Like you've done things that maybe didn't get picked up or weren't that critically, like whatever. But you guys both have things that are going to be remembered for 50 years.
Yeah, pretty iconoclastic with both the Taco Bell and this show. And we're learning now algorithms based on what Quibi wants, how the kids are watching. They're watching vertically. So shoot it this way, but when you tilt your phone sideways, it'll pick up something else in the shot. Here's the length it needs to be. Here's how we're going to change. Here's what we're going to do. So they've got a formula of how this new Reno is going to be. A lot of it will be the same, but a lot of it will be just the Crunch Berries. You know what I mean? Yeah. Before it was Captain Crunch with Crunch Berries. Now the kids just want mostly the Crunch Berries. So a little bit of Captain Crunch, Crunch Berries. Boom, go. Move on.
Quip is a 10-minute one.
We're up to 10 minutes, but I think they're finding that the perfect length is going to be 6 to 8 minutes. They're going to pay for 120 minutes of material. We're probably going to shoot 200 and see how much we can. You want to keep going? And then we're just going to show it. We'll get a guy like Nick Swartzen, who played Terry in the shorts. Boom, boop, giving blowjobs, hand jobs at the intersection. We'll get him on one day and we'll shoot 10 sketches with him and just knock it out and modularize it. And then we'll get Toby Huss, who played a character, Big Mike, Toby Huss. We'll do 10 sketches with him, get it out of the way. Niecy Nash plays TT. She's the girl with the big jugs. Oh my, but there was 2 of them. They was midgets. We'll shoot 10 things with her, get it out of the way. Because now we have to shoot catch can because Wendy and Cedric and Tom and Niecy are very busy. So we're literally going to shoot when we can, weekends, try to do morning briefing. When we get everybody, just shoot a bunch of 2 days of morning briefings, rattle them all out, and then just plug it in. It's like a puzzle. And then it'll be back again, like magic. This is like instant oatmeal this time around, as opposed to, steel cut 20-minute oatmeal. We'll make it. It'll be just as good. We're all excited. We had a dinner 3 weekends ago, and just to see everybody again. And, it's like, fuck, the gang is back. The gang is back. So that, you talked about starting something for the new year, which sets your year. And that, when I found out that news finally that this was going to come back, and the money that they're negotiating with, because Katzenberg has some good money, I'm like, I'll take whatever. I'm not whatever you want to give me, I'll take. But if you say we can negotiate for more, okay.
I'll take it. Yeah.
I'll take it. So, and it's weird. I don't know about you. Only in terms of helping pay for this movie that I financed, I don't really think about, I get so much money. I think about, I get to be creative again.
Yeah.
It's so weird how at this age the money is, I've got enough. I've made some good investments. You always want more. You're always going to need more. But it's like, that doesn't move the needle for me. It's like, no, we're doing Reno again. That's why I said, whatever you want to fucking pay me, I'm fine. I'm down.
I'm doing comedy in Spanish this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm starting in Miami.
That's brave.
Just in Miami.
Yeah.
They're the only ones that can understand what the fuck I'm saying. Yeah.
Like Cuban accent.
Segura's doing Espanol.
Yeah.
I'm doing, the name of my show is Me No Piqui English.
Me no big English.
Me no pique English. Me no pique English.
I love it.
I'm trying to put a one-man show together. Yeah. Trying to put a one-man show together, do little workouts once a month at the comedy, so the third Wednesday of the month.
Yeah.
We'll go anywhere. I have no idea.
I want to see you on the Sopranos prequel.
Yeah, and
You're
I'm ready
fucking
for
pussy.
that. We're ready. No, I'm not pussy.
Yeah, I know.
It's a complete difference.
Are you going to be on it?
It's the prequel.
You should be on it.
I am.
You are on it.
Yeah, I shot it already.
That's of course you
September
would.
25th.
That's great. How was it? How was Gandolfini's son?
Tremendous. Really nice kid.
Yeah, what a
guy
great
that
guy.
really impressed. A couple guys impressed me, but David Chase is a different level.
Yeah.
Different comedic.
You wrote it about his family. He's Italian.
Yeah.
I think his name is like David Cianiglia.
Yeah. He's quite the fucking character.
So no Michael Imperioli, no.
No.
This is all. Oh, Joe, you're perfect for that. That's gonna launch.
This
you.
is 1966.
Oh wow! So Uncle Junior was younger.
Yeah, Junior's younger.
Yeah.
Anthony's a kid.
Dude, you're in.
Yeah. No, I really like me and my age right now. I got the podcast. I got my daughter. I like going to the store twice a week. Mm-hmm. Like this week, I go down. I went down last night, and I'll go down Saturday and Sunday. But I'm not big on the TV and film no more. Mm-hmm. Especially after doing the podcast and doing this with your own rules and your own beliefs. It's pretty much to go in anymore. And I have scripty come up to me and say, the word is the, not the. And you're like, come here. Nobody's going to watch this show.
I want to be fucking autonomous. Can you understand that?
Nobody watches this show.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, nobody's going to come up to me on the train and go, hey, I saw you on this show on NBC. It's not going to happen. Doesn't matter whether it's so every time they come up to me, they just take the fucking Ghana away from me.
Yeah.
If I do something, it's because I really want to do it.
Yeah.
You're going to shoot me out first in the morning.
But it was different with Chase.
You're not going to have me fucking lurking around all fucking day like a mook on a TV show.
Yeah.
Shoot me out like Tracy Morgan before I start Me Tooing bitches.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you want to have? A Me Too fucking campaign?
Yeah.
Or me getting the fuck out of here at 12? Just shoot me and Carlos out. I don't give a fuck about that. These people were paid to stick around for 12 hours. So you want the best of me?
Yeah.
I'm 58.
57 or 58?
57. Your testosterone goes like this all day. I don't have time. You're not going to catch me here.
Yeah.
I'm going to go out there. I'm not going to want to be here. I know myself. I lose the energy.
Yeah.
So if it's something that yes, I'm in.
Yeah.
The Munsters remake, I'm Grandpa.
Yeah.
When she shot, when the psychiatrist shot The Sopranos, her scenes were all done in one day.
Oh, wow.
Okay, that's what she negotiated.
Lorraine Bracco.
So I come in Tuesdays,
Edie Falco, Lorraine Bracco.
I'll shoot 6 to fucking 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. I'll shoot 25 hours straight.
Yeah.
But I want to do it in one day.
Uh-huh.
That it's something that would interest me.
Yeah.
I don't want to lurk for 4 12-hour days.
Yeah.
We got the girls.
Yeah.
When you have girls, you got to be home for dinner.
Yeah.
You got to be home to help them with their homework. You got to be home to help them bathe.
Yeah.
You got to be home to talk to them. If not, they're going to bump into some fucking guy, Bikram yoga.
Yeah,
And next
exactly.
thing you know, they're
Motherfucker, I
sucking
saw
that
that.
fucking hummus dick.
Yeah.
And you don't want that.
All
So,
because you shot 4 days on
all
the side.
before you shot for
Yeah.
12-hour days
Yeah.
for a little bit of change that
Yeah.
if you really, because it's not like they're paying
Yeah.
what they were paying when you and I got here.
Yeah.
They're not even paying close to that shit no
Nah,
more, you know.
nah.
So it's not really one of my things anymore.
Yeah.
It used to be. I loved acting. I loved movies.
Yeah.
But now, well, who's going to see you in a movie?
Yeah. There's so many.
I went
So
up
many
to,
choices.
I went up to Mark Maron and Brian Callen and said, did anything really, did the needle move after the Joker? I mean, the best movie of the year,
Yeah.
the needle should have moved a little bit.
Yeah.
You should have gone from selling the Improv out to maybe 2 weeks at the Improv or maybe
Yeah.
an extra Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? Those days are done.
Yeah.
Those days are done. But what are you going to do? We just keep plugging, brother.
Yeah. I whatever comes my way, stay creative, really work on this movie, finish this thing, do some more stand up. I'm doing some sets to prepare for the HA Festival, the HBO Max thing. I'm doing 7 to 8 minutes, and we talked about it. Called Rita at the Improv because I don't want to just rest at Flappers and where I'm comfortable. Try to make sure things are funny, and we'll see what comes from that. But I remember I was offered a possibility of doing an hour special or whatever, a special, and I was on the table for it. And I said, if I get it, it's fine. If not, that's fine. I'm fine either way.
An hour is a long fucking
It's a long
journey.
time when you haven't been writing, for sure.
Oh, yeah. And you got to go out every night and have one of your friends with you
Yeah,
and give him a couple dollars to
yeah.
guide you along the way. But they can find you on CarlosAlazraqui.com.
CarlosAlazraqui.com, on Twitter at Carlos Alazraqui, Instagram Carlos Alazraqui as well. Even on TikTok, I do some videos for the Casa Grandes, which I'm doing for Nickelodeon. And I'll be Rudy Moreno. Actually, he just I guess he's made it public. He had a heart attack.
Yes,
Rudy.
he did.
And he's allowed me to do a set on an all-woman show on the 8th, which is tomorrow night in Pasadena with Joe Michelle Melian and a couple of great female comics. And I'll be at Flappers on the 18th doing 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock guest spots in Burbank. And that'll just be everywhere. Yeah. And then I do my Stephanie Miller radio show once a week.
You still do it?
I still do it once a week. I wake
She's
up at
still
4:30,
around.
6 to 9. Yeah.
Good for her.
I hosted this last time.
Carlos, it's been a real honor to have you on.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
just not I don't understand if you know how real you are and how
Oh, thanks.
what an impact you've had on my career, and you're just a great guy. You deserve all the success that you got. I'm happy for the Quip show, and
Yeah, Quibby.
we'll have you on here for the premiere. So you
Yeah,
can let
let's do
people
it.
know.
And
what the
when
fuck
Witness
is going
Infection comes out, we'll do the same. We'll talk.
We'll do the same, and I'll get Brett on.
Yeah.
Brett
Brett's
does great on the podcast.
Hey, he's a fucking guy. That's him.
He called me a couple
Let me
weeks
do
ago
this
with
fucking
his
thing.
fucking mother in the car.
Yeah.
And we just went at it.
Yeah.
Because his mother knows the same people. You know, his
Yeah.
mother grew up where I grew
They're
up.
Jersey guys.
Yes.
My wife's a Jersey girl.
She knows the whole fucking
Yeah.
deal. The mother knows where Jimmy Hoffa was buried.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
12 minutes late for my burial.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much for
Thank
coming
you.
on. Do not forget, go to CarlosAlazraqui.com and check out when he comes to your town, whether to do comedy or whether it's just one
A
of the...
con.
Let's say you're a fucking big-time Reno 911. Go down there, say hello, tell him that you heard of him on here, and he'll fucking give you an extra autograph, all right?
Yeah.
Listen, I want to give a shout-out to my sponsors who are the best. Like I told you earlier, listen, time is money, baby. Stop wasting your time going to the post office when you could use stamp.com. All you need is a computer to print postage 24/7, any letter, any size package going anywhere in the world, right from your couch. You're the post office now, Jack. And the best part is the mailman will come and pick it up. No more lugging boxes down to the post office. More time to get things done. You got no excuses. And stamps.com is actually cheaper than the post office. Get 5 cents off every first-class stamp, up to 40% off priority mail. Never pay full price again. How many more times am I going to schlep to the post office? How many more times are you going to schlep to the post office in your life? How many? Go ahead. Stop leaving money on the table. Sign up with Stamps.com today. No more waiting online, the post office like a Momo. With Stamps.com, you do everything from your house and you save money. I love Stamps.com. My wife loves Stamps.com. And I'm telling you, if you don't have stamps, you're losing out. So do me a favor. Right now, give yourself a resolution you're going to stick to. Go to Stamps.com. Right now, they're running a special offer for the church family. You ready? a 4-week trial plus postage and a digital scale. No long-term commitments or contracts. It's easy. Go to Stamps.com, click on the microphone at the top page of the home page, and press in church. That's it. That's Stamps.com, press in church. Never go to the post office again. You're hiring, aren't you? ZipRecruiter is the answer. Listen, it's tough out there for a pimp. Kids are graduating by the day. There's a lot of good employees, and there's a lot of dead people out there. It's a new year. Take your business to the next level by hiring the right people. Finding qualified candidates can be challenging. Hey, you're talking to the man himself. But ZipRecruiter.com/church makes it easy. How, Uncle Joey? ZipRecruiter sends jobs to over 100 of the web's leading job boards, but they don't stop there. With their powerful matching technology, ZipRecruiter scans thousands of resumes to find people with the right experience to apply for your job. As applications come in, ZipRecruiter analyzes each one and spotlights the top candidates so you never miss a great match. ZipRecruiter is so effective that 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first 24 hours, within the first day. Listen, that's tremendous. Right now, you go to ZipRecruiter for free at this exclusive address, ZipRecruiter.com/church. Joey, what was that? ZipRecruiter.com/church. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. I want to thank ZipRecruiter. I want to thank Stamps.com, and I want to thank CBD Lion. Most importantly, I want to thank Carlos Alazraqui, my brother,
Thank you,
and
Joey.
the Christ Killer
Thank you,
coming
man.
at you. For the Spanish people listening, happy Christmas. Today's we celebrate. We fucking Cubans. Today's the 3 wise men.
Yeah.
So you have to fucking for good luck. We're like the Jews. We gotta fucking give somebody a little money. There you go, Lee. Get sushi happy hour today on me.
Thank you.
Yeah.
If I find out you fucking don't go to happy hour at Sushi
Yeah.
Tan, I want you there at 3:01.
I'll leave right now.
Don't blow that on a
Find out
chicken in
you're
a
not
box.
there, I'm taking that fucking money back, cocksucker. That's how I roll. It's Cuban Christmas today. Give somebody you love a 20.
Feliz Navidad, coño.
At least Navidad. Today's the day when the 3 guys showed up
Yeah.
in Cuba. So today's an extra Christmas. So when you're Cuban, your parents test you. Like you were good all year, bitch. Let's see how you're going to act from Christmas to the 7th.
Yeah.
Because that's when you get all your shit. Now you don't need me no more. Ah!
Playing overtime.
So my mom gave you cash. So after Christmas, I had to still keep it under control for a few days. Once the 7th came, then go fuck yourself. I ain't sweeping the garage. You know what I'm saying? But on the 6th, you should have seen me sweeping, mopping,
Yep.
painting.
Spot.
After that, you can suck my dick, shovel the fucking driveway yourself, take an aspirin, bitch. Anyway, don't forget, next week, Fox Theater in Bakersfield, Friday night. Saturday night, Tower in Fresno. And then we just added a second show at the Tabernacle Theater in Atlanta, Georgia on the 25th of January, pre-Super Bowl, motherfuckers. I'll see you there. Listen, I want to thank Carlos again. Go to carlosalazraqui.com. I want to thank the Flying Fucking Jew, a.k.a. the Christ Killer. But most importantly, I want to thank you guys for being fucking savages and for always giving us love. Happy New Year. Have a great first week, and we'll see you motherfuckers next Monday, tip-top Magoo, ready to go. Wash your assholes, cocksucker. It's going to be a good year. Thank you again, Carlos.
Thank you, Joey.
Bam!